LinkedIn Echo Chamber. Happy New Year to you all. I'm sharing a New Year's resolution with you all. For quite a while now, I've been encouraged by two people I'm working with who just say, John, you should use video more. And I just haven't got started. But I had an idea that I was procrastinating on for at least 6 months. So here we are, and this is the beginning. For those of you who know my background, I've got an interest in machine learning, 20 years background in analytics. Probably for 7 or 8 years, I've been involved in B2B, so insight sales for big B2B companies, campaign management sales, machine learning platform companies. So I've been doing all these sorts of things and had a bit of a learning over this long time frame. The learning really was that regular business folk, regular marketing folk, always enjoy hearing about, the particular use cases as to how do you use machine learning, what is it here to do, how does it work, but sometimes struggle to place how would I use it, like what would they do in their businesses. So I've spent definitely the last 2 years having detailed conversations with different people, and the conversations always have a kind of an ebb and a flow along the lines of love machine learning, what can it do for me. I called it, I said echo chamber because, of course, I'm in my own echo chamber full of data science people, machine learning, and so on. And the penny has dropped that although it's really a very vibrant area and the AI wave is washing over us, the last year has been crazy amounts of interest in it. For folk that, trying to utilize these things, knowing what it can do, what are the use cases, what are the contexts that can use it, and how does it work for their industry or something like this. It should be pretty interesting. So my idea was to kind of connect. There's kind of two polarized positions. One is I believe that people that I'm speaking to just have an interest in learning more, understanding how it applies for them, for different industries, what are the different use cases, and how can machine learning help me. And the other extreme is, again, the echo chamber says, that AI will 10x your business performance, 5x your marketing performance. And I personally have been feeling like I'm reading these things thinking I can 10x my productivity. Well, it takes me 2 hours a day to read about all these different AI tools that are going to help me. So I feel like my productivity is sort of in reverse, really. So I don't know how anyone else is feeling, but I'm posing the question that maybe jumping out of this hype into discussions with real practitioners, people who have done this before, in a short format, might be interesting to people in my network. So my goal for the year and my resolution is really to try and put this together as a small resource or interview series with people of different seniorities. So legit data science people who are hands-on with these things today, through to senior executives or former executives and management that are using these things across industries, across use cases, and have them where possible describe what the use case was, what were some of the pitfalls, what worked well, and really trying to build this resource as to what are all the different ways that it works in general business marketing, so that we can jump out of the hype into reality as to what's involved with all this. My goal is to do maybe between 30 and 50 conversations this year. My promise is that there'll be 10 to 12 minutes or something like this. We might overrun. Those of you that know me know that I talk a lot, so it's a curse. But short format, real talks, simple. They will not be technical conversations. They will just be explanations as to how does this work, what works well, what does not work well, what was learned, are there any industry specific things, so that folk can just take on board the information in a bite-sized way, and not just feel like there's just so much choice now with AI things, or at least so much noise. Where do you even start? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is my New Year's resolution. This is ML's Like Teen Spirit.